In the intricate world of finance, where banks dance with dollars and the economy takes center stage, there exists a safety net known as the Bank Term Funding Program, a creation of the Federal Reserve. Its purpose? To catch stumbling banks, providing them with a lifeline during times of liquidity concerns. A noble cause, designed to shield depositors from the harsh blows of a potential bank collapse. But, as with many well-intentioned initiatives, the road to hell is often paved with unintended consequences. This safety net, crafted to protect, has become a tool for revenue generation in the hands of U.S. banks. The Federal Reserve's backstop facility, meant to be a last resort for struggling financial institutions, has transformed into a source of profit through a practice that raises eyebrows: arbitrage. Arbitrage, in the financial realm, is the exploitation of price discrepancies to make a profit. In the case of the Bank Term Funding Program, BTFP, banks are taking advantage of unrealized losses by borrowing at a lower interest rate and investing those funds at a higher rate. The numbers tell the story: borrowing at 4.88% and earning a tidy 5.4%, a seemingly innocent spread that, when multiplied across the vast sums involved, generates substantial income for the banks. The program was not designed for this purpose. It was meant to be a lifeline, not a revenue stream. Yet, in the labyrinthine world of finance, where loopholes are sought and exploited, unintended consequences are the norm rather than the exception. The operation of the Bank Term Funding Program is both fascinating and troubling. Banks borrow funds at the rock-bottom rate of 4.88%, then park that money in an account at the Federal Reserve, where it earns a higher interest rate of 5.4%. The 50 basis point spread might seem like a minor detail, but in the grand scheme of things, it's a significant margin that adds up when multiplied by the vast sums involved in the program. Historical data paints a picture of the scale of this practice. The use of the program reached a peak at a staggering $131 billion by December 20th. On a monthly basis, banks borrowed an average of $100 billion since May, indicating a sustained and significant reliance on this backstop facility. How does this compare to alternatives like the discount window lending, another avenue available to banks in times of need? The numbers tell a tale of two interest rates: 4.88% with the Bank Term Funding Program versus 5.5% with discount window lending. While the discrepancy might not seem monumental, in the world of finance, where margins matter, it's a notable difference. Banks, like any savvy business entity, are naturally inclined to choose the lower-cost option. The legality of this practice is a gray area. Technically, it's not illegal. The program was not explicitly designed to prevent banks from engaging in such arbitrage. However, the ethical implications are hard to ignore. What was intended as a support mechanism for struggling banks is being used as a revenue-generating tool, raising questions about the alignment of actions with the spirit of the program. The ethical concerns stem from the diversion of a program created for the safety of the financial system into a profit center for banks. While not illegal, the practice treads on the boundaries of what is considered morally acceptable in the world of finance. It challenges the very essence of the program, prompting a re-evaluation of its unintended uses. In conclusion, the Bank Term Funding Program, intended as a safety net, has found itself caught in the web of financial ingenuity. What was meant to be a shield for struggling banks has become a tool for profit through arbitrage. The numbers, while impressive in scale, raise ethical concerns about the alignment of actions with the intended purpose of the program. As we navigate the complex waters of finance, it is imperative that we pause and reflect on the unintended consequences of our actions. The Federal Reserve, as the architect of the Bank Term Funding Program, must take a closer look at how its creation is being utilized. While legality may not be in question, the ethical concerns cannot be brushed aside. A program designed for support should not inadvertently become a source of revenue for financial institutions. The Federal Reserve holds the key to aligning the program with its original purpose and ensuring that unintended uses are carefully evaluated for the greater good of the financial system. In a world where trust in financial institutions is paramount, maintaining the integrity of such programs is not just a legal obligation but a moral imperative. Please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing with friends to support our content. The information is for general purposes. Viewers should conduct research and consult professionals for financial decisions.